Hello students, today we are going to start our chapter number 2, that is Principles of Management. Before starting or understanding the different principles given by the different persons, we have to understand that what is the meaning of managerial principles. Principles are the broad and general guidelines for decision making and behavior of managers. I have underlined the term general guidelines. It means principles provide the guidelines to the manager so that it will help the manager in taking different decisions in the coming future. These principles have been formed on the basis of or keeping in mind the general human behavior of the organizations who are working in the organization. But as we know that different peoples have different human behavior, so we cannot predict exactly that if we apply these principles, so the particular result we will get. So these principles just provide the guidelines. So on the basis of these guidelines, managers will get the help in taking decisions, and the managers can also modify or have some changes in such principles. There is some nature, features and characteristics of managerial principle. How managerial principles behaves. First one is universal applicable, or we can say managerial principles are permissive. So managerial principles can be applied to all types of organization. Pervasive means there is not any foundation that just like science principles that there is an exact situation that in such situation you can apply the management principles. It can be applied, these principles can be applied in every type of organization, all types of organization, whether it is a school, clubs, restaurants, NGOs, profit-making organizations, everywhere these principles can be applied. The degree and scope of the principles may vary as per the situation or the personalized application of different peoples. They can use some creativity in applying such principles, but there is not any foundation that in a particular situation only these principles can be applied. Second nature is general guidelines. It means these principles do not provide ready-made solution for any problem. As we have discussed that principles are the general guidelines only. These principles will not help the manager in giving ready-made solution for any problem. As there is a principle of Henry Ford, that is division of work, which specifies that if you are having lot of work, so you should divide that work into different parts, which is known as jobs. For example, we have a project to construct a bridge. Okay, a construction company is having a project to construct a bridge, so they will divide that project into different parts. For example, purchasing the raw material, then constructing the bridge, keeping the accounts of that particular project. So these are the departments, but this is a such guideline that will help the manager. So if you face these problems, you can use these principles, but it will not give the exact solution to the problem. That if you are having lot of work, so it is the only solution that if you divide the work, so you can achieve the organizational goals effectively. It might have success, or maybe if the situation is something different, this principle may also fail. Okay, so these are the general guidelines only. Any principle do not provide any exact solution of a particular problem. Third feature is formed by practice and experimentation. As I have written, these principles are not developed overnight. It means more observations, many experiments have been done for framing such managerial principles. These principles are not made overnight that yes, an idea comes in the mind of a person that division of work is a very good principle and this principle has been formed and have been printed in the books. No, these principles have been applied in different organizations for testing. When positive results, then when all the professors receives the positive results from different organizations that yes, these principles are working or a particular principle is working, then only these principles get formed for the studies. So these principles are not formed by overnight. These principles are not formed overnight. These principles are based on practice and experimentation. As a manager has to take so many decisions, so he has to observe that the principle which I am going to apply in my organization, whether it is working or not. If the test is, if we had passed the test that yes, these principles are working in my organization, only then he will apply such principle in the organization only. Fourth feature is flexible. Flexible means any type of modification is possible according to the requirement of the company. These principles are not so much rigid and static as per the principles of science. Okay, we cannot make any changes in the science principles that we have studied up to class 10th. Okay, but these principles are flexible as per the situation. A manager can make any modification as per the requirement of the company, as per their need. There is no particular foundation that these principles is to be applied in such manner only. As again I am taking the example of division of work, that Fioul has said that the division of work, the work is to be divided into different departments to achieve the organizational goal effectively and efficiently. But there is no hidden rule of thumb that work is to be divided on the basis of qualification only or on the basis of skills only. It depends upon the manager that how he is going to divide the work among different employees. Okay, so in this way we can say that managerial principles are flexible.